Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Nicely shaped ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he was quick to react. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And this is Eto'o. Xavi Alonso driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's clever. And a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish.
It's Perez! Cleared away. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Look at the space. Goes for a shot! And this is Del Piero. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
A slightly better ball would have led to a shot at goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Gerrard is alert. Eto'o is on his own. That's going to go a long way. FC Nassaf are one down despite having the better chances here. Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Rafinha. Tries a deft little ball. And he's cut it out. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
Nassaf really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Gerrard. Del Piero. Del Piero touches it back. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, delightful ball. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a throw. Alonso. Oh, such a clever touch. Gerrard. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mateus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
False interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's Eto'o! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Nassaf are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Great chance! It's there!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's beautifully weighted. And Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Ferdinand with the clearance. Eto'o. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... Batistuta! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up. Or
can he finish? He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
FC Nassaf give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. Vieira is onto this. Mateus hangs one in, and he thumps it clear. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Del Piero. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to get it clear. It is a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. FC Nassaf are looking to go forward now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Del Piero. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kukcu. Ruben Dias does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Xavi Alonso, a probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well measured, well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai, Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. And that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And it's Perez. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gets his head on it! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tonali. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk. Searching pass he's played there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration. Work. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Batistuta! And another try! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first signal. Can he finish? They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
FC Nassaf grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this is Batistuta. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Now who's going to be first to this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Xavi Alonso. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Eto'o. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Mateus has it in a wide position. Hullet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rafinha. It's not an especially good pass, that. Xavi Alonso. A probing pass. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Del Piero. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vieira attempts a clearance. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Pass somewhat off target. Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Added time.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a sharp pass. Caceres spots it and intercepts. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well,
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caceres, can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mateus. Pull it. And it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. Madrid have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maicon. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. FC Nassaf get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
FC Nassaf go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played. Vieira. Mateus wins the duel this time. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Nassaf really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Del Piero. It's crossed into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And this is Hullet. And they're back on the ball again. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's superb.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
And Rafinha, decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
After 78
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
FC Nassaf choosing to make the first change. So now the difference is 3. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball if he can get there. It's Eto'o! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Eto'o. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe, here's a chance for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Nassaf really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kien gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He's gone for goal! Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Showing good feet. Could move up a gear here. Played into space. Chips it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Madrid have reclaimed it. Tonali. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfect.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, no joy this time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Del Piero. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for a runner. Eto'o looking to run onto it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Ronaldo. Chance, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus can get it clear. That's a throw. He's played it back. Mateus. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. Pinged towards the front line. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a pretty loose pass. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Forlan always looking for that half a chance. FC Nassau so far providing no... Decent chance! The muscular approach does pay off here. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Del Piero considers his options.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Chance for a shot! Madrid have their third corner. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Dijk. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. Pedri. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is good alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Eto'o. That's headed upfield. Pedri. Foot in. And here's Forlan. Mateus. Del Piero. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good ball, good take. Mateus! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Pedri. It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played into space. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Mateus.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Maicon. Tries to play it through. Ruben Diaz gets it. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maicon spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Gerrard. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Forlan. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Gerrard. Nicely aimed pass. FC Nassaf still this single goal behind. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Mateus. Now he's got space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's on his way! They want to be quick to recover this. Forlan couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great...
Shoots! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are pulling clear here. Shot a goal! Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are right back within touch! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
FC Nassaf give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Xavi Alonso. Now it's De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank, and that's gone loose. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending and claimed it back swiftly. Raul aimed beyond the defence.
Added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. An uncompromising challenge. So that's it is all over. Well, that's a tough one, losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Pedri with the cross.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice-looking ball. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
FC Nassaf finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. Mateus. And he's gone looking for safety. Kukcu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's gone loose. Baresi. And here's Vieira. Decent chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This
and the shot! Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's been played through. Nice control.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafinha picks it up out wide. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's bustling. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for a shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Oh, that's superb. Real chance! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Del Piero. And it's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus. And here's Rafinha. Now there's a chance! Cleared without complication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. Threads one in. Pedri. Del Piero. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Kukçu, a probing pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Del Piero gets into a good position. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Good read, needed to be. Vieira. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mateus. Now it's Eto'o. Pedri has created one goal already. Vieira. And it's Pedri. Pressure coming in from all directions. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. And he's found a way past. Mateus. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's great chance! And he hits the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. They're still trying to make a game of this. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Del Piero. Aims beyond the... Shoots! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's been shifted off it. Del Piero. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
Really got in his face there.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he thumps it clear. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless.
Goal!
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Oh no, this does not look good. Szoboszlai, the final 5 minutes. Xavi Alonso, dink through. Can he finish? Ronaldo, superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
There's the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. A finish right from the top
There will be
drawer.
5 minutes added time.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That has been cut short. And it's Szoboszlai. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alonso, great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He saw the danger, and he's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. FC Nassau really could have done without this. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's it. It is all over. FC Nassaf have very little in the way of excuse. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been won straight back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played back. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's running through. Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Just the goalkeepers, and the shot! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
FC Nassau finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for a runner. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Could be danger here! Looking for options for movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's well positioned. Can he finish? They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nassau are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Tries a shot! There's a no-nonsense tackle. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Looking tidy in possession here. Vieira. It's run loose here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they're back on the ball again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a searching pass. Pedri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Pires. It's Pires! Oh, that is very close.
Pires brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Mateus. Oh, what a ball! Boys, chance! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great vision. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid take a two-goal lead. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That was a given. It always was.
Some great
chance for a shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk. And it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Cruyff really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Kukçu, nicely shaped ball. Vieira, the man that is tenacity personified. Now, can they get him away? Mateus. Gerrard has created one goal already. And it's Perez. Now it's Eto'o. He might be in here! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And that should get the job done. Gerrard. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Mateus picks it up out wide. Searching pass he's played there. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
FC Nassaf
are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Is number 24.
Kien. Baresi cuts it out.
FC Nassaf.
Perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Gerrard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 14.
Oh, important interception. No. And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 8.
Van Dijk.
Schneider. Number 7. Cantona.
Threads one in.
Number
And this is
6.
Eto.
Raul.
Excellent challenge there,
Number
uncompromising.
23. Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. Alonso. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Vieira. And it's Insigne. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Insigne. Now this could be a chance. And this is Eto. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Szoboszlai. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely worked. And he welcomes it in. Lorenzo Insigne. Szoboszlai. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's in a good position here. No foul, says the referee. Couldn't squeeze it through. Quality ball. And here's Eto'o. Oh, robust challenge. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Batistuta is on his own. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
FC Nassaf.
Were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
With the owner of a blue car
Your
parked
final
outside
thoughts,
the
Jim?
stadium
Well,
gate,
there was a
kindly
distinct
remove
lack
it,
of
as it is about
clarity
to be
or
towed away.
commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.